What's up, everybody out there? I want to say thank you so much for your support. I really and truly do appreciate it. I want to also welcome you new viewers, you returning viewers, as well as you subscribers. I appreciate it. Don't forget, hit the like button as well as leave a comment. We're talking about R&B divas, all right? And today we're talking about the R&B diva, Regina Belle. Oh, we're talking about it today. Oh my gosh, I'm really and truly looking forward to talking about her for the next 30 minutes or so. But before we do that, you already know my book club. I'm starting a book club. I have George Spinderella Irby's I Still Say Yes. It's going to be in my first book club. I have a book club. This is the first book. I Still Say Yes. I'm still saying I am not affiliated with this book. None whatsoever. I have no affiliation with this book. As you see, it's George Spinderella Irby of Climax. She has a book out. She has a story to tell. She's telling it. I Still Say Yes is the song that also was a huge hit for them in probably around 1988, 1989. Climax, okay? And she also sung lead on I Miss You, another big hit, pop hit for Climax. So please check her out, support her, and also you'll be supporting me by being a part of my book club. We are going to discuss this book. It's getting good. It's a good book, right? But we're talking about no other than Regina Belle. That's right. We're talking about R&B diva Regina Belle. Oh my gosh. Listen, let's just get right into it when it comes to Regina Belle. Regina Belle is one of those singers, I have to admit, I don't mind going on the journey with her musically. I don't. I trust her on this musical journey. I do. I mean, this lady, she sings R&B, she sings jazz, she sings the gospel. Oh my gosh, she sings, let's just call it the pop hits, right? For goodness. I mean, she even has sung Disney, right? It's like she's just, as I said, I'm not going to say, I was about to say she's all over the place, but that necessarily doesn't come out right because she's not all over the place. It's just that, as I said, her voice is the kind of voice that, it can just go anywhere, And another thing that I like about Regina Belle, whatever she's singing, she feels it. Have you ever heard the comment, and I know you have, and it sometimes it centers around Patti LaBelle. It's that comment, well, you can sing the telephone book or you can sing the alphabet and, you can make it a hit or something like that. Like she's that diva to me. You know how most artists, let's just say male or female artists, like they will approach something and you look at them like, don't try it. And please get Regina Belle's Lazy Afternoon. That's the jazz record. Oh my gosh, that's the jazz record. There's a lot of my favorites on that album. But even her approach with, what is the name of that song? For the Love of You. The Isley Brothers, For the Love of You. Oh my gosh, and I think the Paris sisters are singing background vocals on it. Oh, as I said, I just trust her on the journey. I do. And then she she went into Philadelphia, that catalog, the Philly soul, oh my gosh, Philadelphia International Records. Oh my gosh. I forgot the Reaching Back album. Oh gosh, like I have that one. Oh, y'all I'm telling y'all, I'm just gonna have to take a minute. It's that deep to me. That you would totally do yourself. Oh my gosh, I forgot. I know I'm getting excited because when I tell you this, ladies, trust her, you guys, and take that journey with her. I'm serious because it just hit me this year. Well, last year rather. She released a Christmas album. Oh, I'm done. We can stop here. So we have R&B, we have pop, we have Philadelphia, the sounds of Philadelphia. Oh, we have gospel, we have jazz, and we have Christmas. It's time to do some rock and roll. And I promise you, I will be there. I will be there for the rock and roll. You understand what I'm saying? Woo. Okay, let's dive into oh gosh, y'all. So when Regina Belle came onto the scene, I promise you, she's the artist that I liked from the very beginning. I have. And as I told you guys before, I'm going to tell you again so that you can understand. When I was telling you all about the R&B divas of the 90s, that there are some that I like, but again, I can follow your career, R&B divas of the 90s. But it doesn't necessarily mean that I'm following you as a performer. Do you see what I'm saying? Like I follow her as a performer. All right. Meaning that I take the music journey with her. Meaning that I'm going to support the music. And I think it has a lot to do with what was happening with the R&B divas of the 80s. I don't know what it is. I once heard someone say, it's talking about packaging an album, putting it together, but you want to be able to, it's more than just purchasing the album, right? Or the song. They have to want to go on that journey with you. They have to know what you are all about. Do you see what I'm saying? And Regina Belle is one of those divas that, I don't know anything about her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't. It's just not one of those, like, I can't just dive right into, the ins and out of her life, other than I do know that she had surgery. She's been very, open about that. I think it was a brain tumor or something like that. And I think she says she lost hearing in her left or right ear, but you really can't tell, that she had that, going on. I think she probably, adopted some of her nieces and nephews or something like that. See, that's what I'm saying. And I think she's a pastor now, or I don't want to say co-pastor, but let's just say she and her husband pastors a church somewhere. Anyway, it's just what it is. So that's pretty much it, and as I said, I just liked her since day one. My favorite song by her that I have to play, Show Me the Way. I have to. That's my favorite song. When I say favorite song, I have to. I love when she holds that note. I love it. and Show Me the Way. It's something about how she does it. I'm like, oh, captivated. You understand what I'm saying? Like when she holds that note, it she wraps you up in it. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's it. Yeah, she just wraps you. It's something about it that she holds you prisoner. Just what it is. She holds you prisoner. It's just what it is. It's something about her voice to me. You know, I just can't. I don't know what it is. I just don't know. But anywho, so Show Me the Way is that record for me. I also like How Could You Do It to Me? Did you think this is me? See, I told y'all. Oh Lord, see, y'all do that to me so much. I just don't want to. Dishing out the dirt about who dropped kick who in these entertainment streets, literally and figuratively speaking. Just a little dirt, nothing major, just a little. You know, some people probably say this is messy. I'm just saying. Is it me? Or did you guys think that when did Regina Belle come out? 1986. No, 87. 1987. The reason why I'm bringing this up, because there was another singer that was out at the time, Meli'sa Morgan. I'm just saying. Did you guys think that there was not competition? No. But there was a song by Regina Belle, and there was a song by Meli'sa Morgan. And I always said, Regina Belle's How Could You Do It to Me? And Meli'sa Morgan's Do You Still Love Me? I always said to myself, these two albums, like, and I think Meli'sa Morgan came out first. Was Meli'sa Morgan in 1985? Do Me Baby? I could be wrong. Definitely it wasn't 1984. I know it wasn't 1984 with Meli'sa Morgan. I know that. It wasn't 84. So it would have to be 85. Right? I don't think she came out in 1986. I'm going to say 1985, Meli'sa Morgan, Do Me Baby. She had Do Me Baby and Do You Still Love Me? And then I guess Regina Belle was 1987. But I always thought the way they did the production on those two albums, I was like, okay, they're trying to make Regina Belle into this Meli'sa Morgan type diva. That's it. That's just my little messiness. That's just me. You know, we're gonna get messy around here. Yeah. So decent record. I really truly felt that way. But y'all already know, if you watch me enough, then you know how music for me really truly started taking shape in 1989, 1990. This diva came out in 1989 with what was the name of that record? One of them is All By My Stay With Me. The other one was All By Myself, and then you had Stay With Me. Stay With Me. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, y'all. Let me tell you. Baby, Come to Me. See, go play Baby Come to Me, and you will understand what I'm saying. When Regina Belle opens up with Baby Comes to Me, I'm telling you, that lady, she grabbed you up in that song. When she opens up Baby Come to Me, I don't know why. What do she? Regina Belle, I have a question. This is my question, Regina. I'm being serious. My question. What are you thinking when you are singing? That's what I want to know. I just want to know what she's thinking. I'm just saying, what's she thinking? Like when she's singing, you know? Are you putting thought into it? Or are you just singing? Is it really from your soul, Regina? It's like, what? Are you thinking? Like, are you thinking I'm about to snatch y'all up out y'all chairs like I'm coming for you type thing? Because hit the baby come to me, go just play the first part of it. And you tell me if you ain't like, this is going to be good. By the way, written by Narada Michael Walden, I believe. Written and produced by Narada Michael Walden. A guy who's definitely writing a whole lot of hits for some R&B divas. He's doing that. Didn't have too much success with Sherelle, though. I was kind of disappointed that that Sherelle single didn't do as well as I thought it should have. I think the song was called Never in My Life. But anyway, I love it. We're talking about the Stay With Me album. I liked, what's the name of the song? It's an upbeat song. Good Lovin'. Good Lovin'. I liked Good Lovin'. I had to sing the song in my head so I could get the title of it. Good Lovin'. Make It Like It Was is definitely a gospel song. It is. It's her gospel song. I think it's her first song that we can say that I felt that way. And then when I discovered one of the Winans brothers, was it Marvin Winans wrote it? I was like, okay, yeah, I get that feeling. Yeah, Make It Like It Was. Great record. What else songs are on there? Baby Come to Me, Make It Like This Is Love. I like that. Ooh, but she was preaching. With what goes around comes around. The song is actually What Goes Around. I added the comes around, but it's still that. What goes around comes around. What goes around. Now, that's the song. I'm sorry. That's the song you play after you had your breakup or somebody did you wrong. That's the song you play. Because I love the part, like you see, that's why I said there's a realness in this lady. I promise you guys, there's a realness in her approach. She is not being fake or phony. She's not, because there's a go play What Goes Around. And you know she means business when she said, hold on, one day something is going to come and smack you down. I was like, she meant that. She meant it. Oh, Lord, if I could just talk to Regina Belle about some of this stuff. I was just like, oh my gosh. Smack you down. She said, one day, something or someone is going to come and smack you down. And I would be standing there laughing and singing this song again to you. Because you hurt me. Yes, you did. Ooh, you better watch your back, boy. You better watch your back, baby. I'm telling y'all, see, that's some real stuff. That's some real stuff. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think of some other songs on that record. Yeah. So then after that, I can't remember. I'm trying to follow. I'm getting confused, you guys. I'm going to get confused with her next releases. Ooh, let me stop. I was about to keep going, but another song that I like, The Tap. What's The Tap? All I Want Is Forever. Oh my gosh. James J.T. Taylor. I wonder, was that ever like a wedding? I wonder, has anybody ever had that as their wedding song? All I Want Is Forever. Yeah, that's a good one. Then we have her If I Could, Nancy Wilson. I have to be honest with you about If I Could. I know it was Nancy Wilson, I think, who sung it first, right? I really didn't care too much for it when Nancy Wilson sung it. I still didn't care too much for it when Regina Belle recorded it. To me, she took a boring song and she really and truly made you like it. It was just a boring song to me. See, I got to put the dishing out the dirt. See, when I do that, you guys over here, it's just kind of like, it might be not something popular you probably want to say, so I got to let you know that I am aware that it might be offensive to someone. I just don't know who. I don't mean to be offensive, but she took a boring song and she made you want to hear it. Yeah. That now for whatever reason, when it came to that record, and this is just me, I'm not being funny or anything like that. I don't remember listening to that record at all. I don't because, and I think it was because the song to me was boring. But she did her due justice on it. Yeah, she did. I have to be honest with you. Like, I don't mind hearing the song. Okay. Here's an example. I'm just saying. You know that song called Wind Beneath My Wings? It would be that one. Kind of like a sappy song. Like, okay, one of those songs. And she did well. And I think this is also around the time where we're going to see her again with the soundtrack, A Whole New World, And to be quite honest with you, I'm just going to say it. I might be being messy with this one too, y'all. I'm sorry. It's just what it is. I think at this moment in time, to me, it seemed like they're really and truly trying to make Regina Belle this pop diva. Not bad. Like I said, she sings everything and she does a great job at it. I think this is the time where we're trying to get this pop diva out of her because, she done worked with Narada. Now she's working with Walter. And I think it's a whole new world. Isn't that the Aladdin soundtrack? I know it's a cartoon soundtrack. And I was like, oh, okay. And see, now I'm being messy again. I need to stop. I always wondered, and she's probably talked about it, I just don't know, how did Regina get chosen to be on that album? Isn't it something that's just kind of disappointing? I think I've watched Aladdin, a few times. But don't you guys get a little disappointed when you like the actual version of the song, like from the artists themselves, and they are featured, on the single? They're the ones who song actually charts, but then when you go to the movies or you see the movie and it's the actress or actor that's singing the song in the movie and you're disappointed. And I'm like, let her sing. And I understand what you guys are probably saying. Well, they're looking for an actress who can actually, act, in the cartoon part, from a voice standpoint, and who can also sing as well. I'm like, who cares about if the actress can sing or not. That should have been Regina Belle singing. But then I guess people probably would have said, well, we heard her voice, the actress voice speaking is not the same as the singing voice. But then again, who cares? I guess I'm saying all that to say it would have been nice to actually hear her voice in the cartoon singing. That's all I'm saying. It's just what it is. Mm-hmm. So we're moving right along from the Passion album. And baby, I really wish that the Philadelphia record, Reaching Back, I call it the Philadelphia record, would have done better. But isn't it interesting? I found this to be interesting. Love TKO is a popular song in urban household, Black household. It's a popular song with the Teddy Pendergrass catalog. Quite naturally, it seemed like it would be the right song to release on the Reaching Back album. Love TKO. Who doesn't like Love TKO? And I was so disappointed when it just didn't do well for her. It really didn't. And I was like, how? Baby, listen, and I'm going to tell you how I got the album. One day, I'm doing my thing. I'm at the in the record store as usual, looking for new music. Going up and down the aisle, looking at the A's, the B's, the C's, the D's, so on and so forth. And I remember coming across Regina Belle's album, Reaching Back. Didn't know it was out or anything like that. And so, the record is good. And I don't think he was saying this just to say it. And please excuse me for the way I'm saying it. But the white boy, I'm being silly, I know. In the record store at the time, I'm looking at it and I'm saying to myself, like, oh, okay. He said, it's really good. I was like, what? You made you want to buy it when the white boy said it was good. I was like, okay. See, that's what I said. Regina Belle vocally, like music style, she's the bomb. And it was that record I played from the beginning to the end. She didn't try to change up anything. I don't think she's tried to outdo anybody. Like her approach in Reaching Back, get the Reaching Back record. Please get the Reaching Back record. As a matter of fact, now that I think about it, Regina Belle was probably one of the first artists to ever do something like that, wasn't she? I wasn't getting that from anybody at the time. And what year? 95, 96 is when that record came out. Nobody wasn't doing that like that at the time. And she took a chance and the opportunity to do it, and she did a great job. You did a great job. And by the way, she worked with Foster and McElroy, Thomas McElroy, and Denzel Foster on the track. I can't remember which track it was. I want to say Hurry Up This Way Again, but I could be wrong. That's why I don't want to say it. But I do know that she worked with them on it. But I think there's a song. I think Hurry Up This Way Again. They did a few songs on the album. But anyway, and I was pleasant. As y'all know, I love me some En Vogue. So that's how I know. Well, I was very surprised when I saw Tommy and Denny show up on there. How did that happen? How did she hook up with Tommy and Denny? How did that happen? So I got two questions. I have two questions for Regina Belle. I want to know how the Aladdin came up, for her to do that, as well as how did she, what came up, how did the connection between her and Tommy and Denny come up as far as them working on her album. Oh gosh, like I said, we have so many albums over here to cover with Regina Belle, and we want to do justice for her. So she's definitely is going to get a part 2. I'm not trying to go over 30 minutes with her. So we coming back. So you already know over here, put your behind where your heart desires to be. Yes, that's what we believe. We want you to do that. Yes. And also remember, whenever I leave my mother's presence, she says to me, she says, baby, remember that I love you, but God loves you best. I'm saying it to you. Thank you so much for your love and your support. It's great. Appreciate it. I love you, but God loves you best. And I'm also looking forward to seeing you next video. That's right. I know I will. Until then, you all take care of yourselves out there.